What if you could live in a historic house fully restored for less than the price of your city apartment? Welcome to Italy's most beautiful revolution in housing, where €1 homes and eco-luxury between olive trees and the sea come together for a smarter, freer life. Forget overpriced cities. In Italy, entire villages are offering homes for €1. We're also showing you a stunning villa near Portofino that proves life can be beautiful, smart, and affordable. Hi, and welcome to Where Moving Improves Life. Live in a fully renovated, eco-sustainable, and affordable house. Maybe pick up the keys to a charming village home for just €1? Yes, this is happening right now in Italy. And today, we're taking you to an incredible destination. We'll head to the Riviera Liguria, near the iconic Portofino Natural Park, where historic villas between olive trees and the sea can be reborn as a barrier-free, self-sufficient home, a smart retreat for a new kind of life. If you're thinking about moving abroad, investing smart, or simply dreaming of a better lifestyle, this video is for you. And remember, once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we'll release a free relocation guide packed with practical tools, real estate tips, and exclusive insights. Drop us a comment below. Tell us which countries or towns you want to explore next. Let's get started. Let's begin with Italy's famous €1 homes. All across the country, small villages are fighting depopulation by offering abandoned homes at symbolic prices, usually just €1. But this isn't just about buying cheap real estate. It's about reviving communities, building a future, and choosing to live slower, smarter, and better. In this video, and in the next ones, we'll cover why €1 house programs exist in Italy, what kind of renovations are required, how to apply and avoid common mistakes, and how some of these villages offer tax incentives and support for remote workers. Now let's shift gears to something even more refined. We take you to the stunning Portofino Natural Park in Liguria on the Italian Riviera. Here, historic stone villas are being transformed into barrier-free, self-sufficient, and sustainable homes. And today, we'll show you how it's done. This project is part of a forward-looking vision, blending architectural beauty, local tradition, and energy independence to create homes designed for the future. This means solar energy plus rainwater harvesting systems, fully accessible, barrier-free design, natural materials and eco-efficiency, peace, safety, and a slow-paced life, just minutes from the sea. But this isn't just about buying a house. It's about transforming your life, starting with the space you live in. Today, we're not showing you the postcard-perfect Italy of crowded tourist destinations. We're taking you to the authentic, hidden Italy, the one you won't find in brochures. The Italy that lives in its historic villages, natural parks, and centuries-old rural homes, full of real stories and soul. It's time for a new perspective on Italy. We're talking about the hidden value of €1 historic homes. In a time of global uncertainty, climate crisis, political instability, and urban overload, more and more people are searching for something different, not just an escape, but a conscious lifestyle choice. That's where the Where Moving Improves Life project comes in. For anyone dreaming of relocating to a place where quality of life, sustainability, and freedom come first. We want to inspire and be the change we wish to see in the world. In today's video, we'll explore the core values of this movement, the real-life opportunities for those seeking a lifestyle change, and the hidden treasure found in the small villages that truly improve life. How can you live better by starting from places that truly matter? In homes you can now buy, starting from just €1. And no, this isn't a trap. It's not because these homes are worthless. It's not simply because they're falling apart or dangerous. It's because their value has changed only in the eyes of those who stopped truly seeing them. But if you're here, it means you're already looking with different eyes, and you're in the right place. Let's start with a few important truths. In a time of global uncertainty, climate crisis, political instability, and urban overload, more and more people are searching for something different. Not just a temporary escape, but a conscious lifestyle decision. That's where this channel and the project Where Moving Improves Life comes in. A real, honest, and inspiring guide for those dreaming of moving to a place where quality of life comes first, without giving up beauty, sustainability, or personal freedom. In today's video, we'll explore the true purpose behind this project, its core values, and the real opportunities available if you're thinking about changing your life, your country, or just your perspective. But first, let's talk about why our voice matters. Why trust what we say? Because the impact of our work is recognized internationally, and this journey is built on real experience, not just idealism. Our work didn't start yesterday. It's the result of years of hands-on experience in the field, built on genuine relationships with the people who live in, care for, and bring value to lesser-known areas full of untapped potential. Our design and planning projects have earned recognition far beyond Italy. We were even invited to Washington, D.C. by the World Bank to present our work during the official plenary session on sustainable and resilient development. Our vision isn't random. It comes from a journey grounded in real-world practice, made up of concrete projects and international recognition. Among these, we're especially proud to have been part of the global selection for urban regeneration, launched by C40 Reinventing Cities, one of the world's most prestigious initiatives in sustainable urban development. C40 Reinventing Cities is an international program involving the world's leading cities in reimagining underused urban spaces and transforming them into the cities of the future, resilient, green, connected, and inclusive. Within this framework, we presented project proposals that merge architecture, environmental sustainability, and social innovation, all with a multidisciplinary approach focused on improving quality of life. Urban regeneration, but truly sustainable. Participating in international initiatives like C40 Reinventing Cities allowed us to engage with some of the world's best examples of urban regeneration. It also taught us how to design homes and neighborhoods capable of addressing the biggest challenges of our time: climate change, accessibility, energy efficiency, and resource scarcity. And it's precisely from this experience that one of our core strengths was born: a strong focus on energy and water self-sufficiency. In our housing projects, integrating solar photovoltaic systems, rainwater collection and recycling, natural ventilation, and low-impact materials is not an optional feature. It's at the very heart of how we design for the future. These sustainable solutions don't just reduce environmental impact, they increase household independence and boost community resilience, especially in a world facing global uncertainty and energy crises. Self-sufficiency as a real solution to global challenges. What we've learned from international competitions and our work on the ground is clear. It's not enough to build beautiful homes. We must create life spaces that can withstand future crises, enhance human well-being, and reduce dependency on increasingly fragile centralized infrastructure. That's why in every project we showcase on this channel, from revived Italian village homes to autonomous villas in Liguria, we put energy and water independence at the center. It's an ethical, strategic, and cost-effective choice that allows us to promote replicable, sustainable, and intelligent housing models made for the real world and ready for the future. This real-world experience is exactly what we bring to our channel, Where Moving Improves Life, to help you not only choose where to live better, but also how to live better. Drop us a comment if you'd like to explore more of these topics in future videos: urban regeneration projects, self-sufficient living, passive homes, or anything related to a more. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're building a community of people just like you who want to change their lives in a smart and lasting way. Our work is more than just theory. It's a replicable model, a practical approach to sustainability through real projects in urban and rural regeneration, energy and water autonomy, resilient housing, and sustainable design. These are the same principles we apply when selecting the places we feature on this channel, and they're the foundation of our mission. In a landscape where many relocation offers feel more like marketing traps than real solutions, we stand out for our transparency, data-backed insights, and tangible results. The second key value is authenticity. We only talk about places we truly know. One of the most important values on our channel is transparency. You won't find paid promotions, overproduced videos about places we've never been, or copied reviews here. We focus only on places we know deeply. Whether we were born there, lived there, like in today's episode, or contributed directly to local development projects. Our knowledge is rooted, real, and lived, not scripted. Every video is built from first-hand experience and genuine interaction with local communities and people who have chosen to start a new life outside of big cities. And it's precisely this lived perspective that allows us to go beyond the postcard cliches and offer a realistic, human view of what it truly means to relocate to another country. Where Moving Improves life is about living better by starting over in places that genuinely matter. We don't speak from hearsay. We speak from real experience. On this channel, we never feature trendy destinations, catalog-style offers, or countries we haven't explored ourselves. We only talk about places we truly know, places where we've lived, worked, and connected with people, where we've walked the quiet streets of historic villages and stepped into abandoned homes with a fresh perspective. These are places where beauty is real and unfiltered, where it's still possible to build something genuine and meaningful. If you're looking for honest insight, not marketing hype, you're in the right place. Where Moving Improves Life is your guide to discovering authentic places and creating a life with purpose, simplicity, and depth. Why have the houses now for sale at symbolic prices been abandoned? Let's start with a paradox. Why would a precious asset like a historic Italian home be put up for sale for as little as €1? The answer is both simple and complex at the same time. These houses are not being sold off because they lack value, but because they lack people. Over the last century, millions of Italians moved from the countryside and small towns to big cities, even crossing oceans, in search of work, services, and universities. It was a social phenomenon, not a real estate one. Entire villages emptied out, and with them, the houses that had for generations been the beating heart of family life. These houses have a kind of value that's no longer being built. That's why we're going to say something bold. Historic homes in Italian villages are an underestimated heritage, not just for their economic potential, but for the cultural, structural, and human value they hold. Think about it. These homes have been standing for centuries. They're built with traditional masonry, local stone, solid wood beams, and natural materials that would cost a fortune today. They're in safe areas, often not exposed to hydrogeological risk, because they were built when people only chose the most solid and strategic places to live. They often have optimal sun exposure, because our grandparents had valuable knowledge and skills passed down through generations, from the Red Ocean to the Blue Ocean. And now allow us to share a metaphor that often accompanies us on this channel. The shift from the Red Ocean to the Blue Ocean, changing the paradigm, not just the country. In marketing, there's a powerful metaphor, that of the Red Ocean and the Blue Ocean. The Red Ocean represents saturated markets, fierce competition, and conformity. Everyone fights for the same space, with similar offers, declining quality, and rising costs. The Blue Ocean, on the other hand, is a new, still little explored space where value can be created in original and sustainable ways. There's no competition. You invent and you build. This metaphor also applies perfectly to life. Moving to certain expensive, hyper-connected, but dehumanizing cities means staying in the Red Ocean. Ed wants to guide you toward the blue ocean of life, where you can live well, with less stress, more time for yourself, lower costs, and a reduced environmental impact. Countries like Italy are not just alternatives, they're strategic choices for a new route. The Red Ocean is that of crowded cities, rising rent, and declining quality of life. It's a competitive, expensive, and stressful environment. The blue ocean, instead, is what you find when you choose alternative paths, when you let go of the idea that there's only one way to live well. So yes, a €1 house in Italy is not just a real estate opportunity, it's a gateway to the blue ocean. Where are these houses located? You can find them all over Italy, but especially in certain regions, and we'll go deeper into that in upcoming videos. Many municipalities offer €1 schemes or have symbolic or very low-priced properties available, along with tax incentives, benefits for young people, and renovation support. Each municipality has different rules. We help you understand them and choose according to your vision of life. But how much does a €1 house really cost? Let's be clear right away. You won't just spend €1. That symbolic €1 represents the minimum value to acquire ownership, but the real cost will be in the renovation. However, many houses require only minimal work, especially those in the second tier, priced from €5,000 to €20,000. Costs in rural areas are much lower compared to cities. You can access incentives, tax bonuses, and regional subsidies. In some cases, you can even turn it into a guest house, co-working space, or creative workshop. And most importantly, the value you create remains yours. Residential and sustainable potential. Many of these historic houses are perfect for becoming eco-sustainable homes, thanks to the natural materials already present. Being energy self-sufficient by integrating solar panels, heat pumps, and rainwater harvesting. Hosting families, digital nomads, creatives, or becoming places for authentic tourist experiences. You're not alone. You can build your project with others. One of the most beautiful experiences we often share is about people who buy a €1 house together with friends or family. Each property can be divided into 2 or more units. This way, you can share the investment, but above all, you can build community, not just walls. Living in a village is a philosophical choice. Buying a house in an Italian village is not just an economic matter. It's a life choice, and we say this because we have experienced it firsthand, being born in Italy ourselves. Living more slowly, having authentic and quiet spaces. Knowing the true culture of a territory, growing gardens, breathing clean air, living with little but in abundance. This is the true blue ocean, a life where time is more valuable than money. Authenticity, heritage, beauty. Every house we visit in these villages has a story, and very often those houses have been there before us, and they will be there after us too. They are made to last. They are made to be passed down. If today you find them abandoned, it's not because they are worthless, but because the world has changed. And if you are looking for a new beginning, maybe it's the right time to return where others have forgotten to look. As we said, today we are in Italy and we bring you to a truly special place, the Portofino Park. Why, among many places to buy, did we choose Portofino? Because it well represents sustainable luxury that improves life and can greatly inspire you to create value. So today we go to a truly special place, Portofino Park, an oasis of nature, history, and housing innovation, and we analyze a sustainable villa in transformation. Portofino Natural Park is a gem nestled in Liguria, in the heart of the Italian Riviera. This extraordinary territory, overlooking the Ligurian Sea, is famous for its scenic beauty, crystal clear sea, centuries-old olive groves, and a rich history full of culture and tradition. Here, where nature reigns supreme and the sea blends with the green Mediterranean scrub, an innovative and unique housing project is taking shape. A historic villa, located right on the edge of the park, is being reborn to become an eco-sustainable, autonomous, and barrier-free residence, designed for those who dream of a new life, freer, more authentic, and intelligent. The charm of Portofino Natural Park. An unparalleled setting, Portofino Park is one of Italy's most evocative natural environments, a protected area that combines biodiversity, history, and culture in perfect harmony. Here you can admire trails winding through olive groves, forests, and sea views. picturesque small villages and historic villas framed by breathtaking landscapes. His setting represents a unique opportunity for those who wish to move to a place that offers not only beauty, but also a high quality of life, far from the stress of big cities and close to all the conveniences of a developed region. A historic villa reborn, sustainability and design at the service of life. The project we present to you is much more than a simple renovation. It is a rebirth site where the goal is to transform an ancient stone house full of history and character into a modern and functional home that respects the environment and enhances the surrounding natural resources. Every detail is designed to ensure maximum energy efficiency, thanks to the use of state-of-the-art insulating materials, solar panels, and intelligent energy management systems. Water autonomy, with systems for collecting and purifying rainwater, thus reducing environmental impact and ensuring sustainable supply. Total accessibility with barrier-free spaces designed for everyone, regardless of age or mobility abilities. Integration with nature through large windows, terraces, and open spaces that allow living in close contact with the surrounding landscape, among centuries-old olive trees and the deep blue of the sea. This villa is a concrete example of how it is possible to combine history and innovation, past and future, in a single housing project. Why choose an eco-sustainable project on the edge of the Portofino Park? Today, sustainability is no longer optional, but an urgent necessity. Living in a home that respects the environment means reducing energy bills thanks to renewable sources and cutting-edge technologies, contributing concretely to the protection of the territory and the fight against climate change, enjoying a healthy environment with natural materials and a design that promotes physical and mental well-being, ensuring a future-proof residence resilient to energy and water crises. Moreover, the Portofino Park is an ideal setting for those who love outdoor life with trekking, water sports, and an excellent food and wine culture. Here you can cultivate a new lifestyle, more authentic and regenerating. Changing home to change life, a conscious choice. Choosing to move to a place like this means making a conscious quality choice focused on well-being and freedom. For those who dream of escaping metropolitan frenzy, overly digitalized life, and the social pressure of big cities, the Portofino Park represents a new course toward a more balanced existence. It is not just about changing home, but changing paradigm, adopting a lifestyle that centers on nature, time for oneself, authentic human relationships, and environmental sustainability. A rare opportunity, living in one of Liguria's most charming villages. Liguria, and in particular the area of Portofino Park, is a sought-after destination not only for tourists, but also for those who want to invest in valuable real estate. Here, properties have a unique historical and cultural charm, and at the same time, there is strong demand for homes that meet new standards of sustainability and comfort. This project represents a rare opportunity, a historic villa to live in or transform into a charming second home, set in a unique, protected natural environment with all the advantages of modern and careful design. Work in progress, a construction site looking to the future. This is not a traditional restoration, but a true laboratory of housing innovation. The techniques used are among the most advanced in sustainable building, integrated with smart home solutions that allow managing every aspect of the house in a simple and intelligent way. The result will be a home that speaks of history, nature, and the future, where every stone and every detail is designed to create a harmonious, comfortable, and resilient environment. Project features a villa that speaks of the future and nature. This private sea view residence is not just a house, but a conscious housing project. Area, 220 square feet over 2 levels of natural elegance with eco-friendly materials, reclaimed and carefully selected. Open and dominant sea view, private pool and exclusive garden equipped with pergolas and olive groves, perfect for outdoor living all year round. Modular and flexible spaces, possibility to create 2 independent apartments for co-living or rental income, easy car access, Zero architectural barriers, 100% accessibility. For us, freedom means inclusion. Located in an area not subject to floods or hydrogeological risks. Here you can see the original layout, on terraces at different altitudes now connected by inclined ramps to eliminate architectural barriers, as well as a convenient external elevator. What we present is the original floor plan of the house, made at a 1 to 2,000 scale, showing the building in its original context from above. The black outline highlights the overall property perimeter, including the green area of the private olive grove surrounding it. This natural space not only enhances the property but also guarantees total privacy and tranquility, making it ideal for those looking for a home immersed in greenery. The second, more detailed floor plan represents the existing condition before the renovation intervention. Here you can notice the existing staircases, designed to connect the various levels of the building, following the natural slope of the land. However, to improve accessibility and inclusivity, the new project has planned ramps for wheelchairs and, where possible, provisions for the installation of an internal elevator, so that every space can be easily used even by people with reduced mobility. Finally, the front elevation highlights the front view of the property before the work, emphasizing the existing level differences of the terrain and structure. This document is essential to understand the planned architectural transformations and the added value that the intervention will bring in terms of design, comfort, and functionality. Our project foresees a faithful restoration of the existing structure and an extension using materials conforming to those originally used historically. The house is spread over 2 levels. On the lower floor, there is the main entrance, through a private garden with olive grove where the exclusive infinity private pool with sea view is located. Inside the house, you enter directly into a large double-sized living room, which also has a sea view. The living room is directly connected to the large kitchen. It is also near the service area with laundry and service bathroom. Also on this floor is the master home suite, with walk-in closet and ensuite bathroom, an internal staircase equipped with a comfortable stair lift for people with disabilities, allows access to the upper floor. It is also possible, upon request, to install an internal elevator. On the upper floor, there are not only the second and third bedrooms with the third bathroom. In addition, 2 large covered terraces connected to the bedrooms. From the upper level, it is also possible to directly reach the external courtyard. It is important to say that architectural barriers have been removed, so that even with a wheelchair, it is possible to independently reach the front door, thanks to the convenient internal parking space. In summary, sustainability in action in an energy-free house. The change is not only aesthetic. This villa is totally self-sufficient. The project aims at total energy and water self-sufficiency. Expected energy class A+++, photovoltaic system for electricity production, earthquake-resistant structures, and advanced technologies, home automation for comfortable living, reduced costs, and minimal impact, heat pump and underfloor heating system, rainwater collection and reuse, fire prevention systems, materials and restoration, all this without giving a beauty, natural light, authentic materials like handmade terracotta, wooden beams, and stone walls that tell centuries of history. Original stone walls, handmade artisanal terracotta, parquet, and exposed wooden beams. Everything is designed to combine history, functionality, and contemporary comfort. The restoration will be carried out with natural and eco-friendly materials in line with the values of those seeking a home that respects the earth. Living in Liguria, changing life, a safe and strategic location, a few minutes from the sea, from the most beautiful villages of the Riviera, and from the trails of the Portofino Park. We are in the heart of Liguria, in an area not subject to flooding, surrounded by greenery, but easily reachable by car. This villa is not just a property, but an opportunity for change, a new beginning, far from urban stress, in a healthy, accessible environment connected with nature. Ideal for families, creatives, smart workers, conscious investors. A choice to live better, not just to own. This villa is designed for those who want to build a new lifestyle. More quality, less stress. More independence, less consumption. More beauty, fewer compromises. Contact us to discover how this house can become your next life. How to start? In the next videos, we will visit together houses for €1 for sale in villages, projects already under renovation, municipalities offering real incentives, testimonials from those who have already chosen this path. If you want to receive our updated selection of properties, subscribe to the newsletter or contact us. And if you like the idea of having a home of your own in a place that improves your life, subscribe to the channel. It's free and it will open the way to different choices for you. Then, the life you want could cost less than you think. A house for €1 is not just a bargain. It is a choice of authenticity, freedom, and vision. It is a way to take control of your life and decide where and how to live it. And if today it seems too big for you, remember, all new lives start with a small step, even from a house to renovate. But if it's the right house in the right place with the right people, that small step can change everything. Not all will have the sea in front, but many can become wonderful places to live, work, or invest if seen with the right perspective. So yes, this villa in Portofino is inspiring. It shows you what can be created. Even starting from a simple property, if you bring vision, respect for authenticity, sustainable choices, and maybe some extra skills, which we can help you find. Now, we want to pause for a moment to return to a project you've already seen. It doesn't cost €1, but it's worth every cent. Because more than a house, this villa is an idea. And above all, it can inspire you. This villa is located at the edge of the Portofino Natural Park. It has sea views, a private pool, direct car access, and will be completely renovated with natural materials, sustainable technologies, and modular spaces. No, it is not part of the €1 initiatives, and that's right, because what it offers goes far beyond the symbolic. It is an example of what can be achieved when vision, territory, and respect come together. We show you this home because it's currently for sale with a full renovation project, but it can also serve as inspiration for your own journey. Many of Italy's hidden villages, including those offering €1 homes, share the same untapped potential. If you're interested in this specific property, feel free to contact us at the email address listed in the description. Not all cost €1, but all can help you really change your life. Join the community. We give value, not just content. Our goal is not only to inform you, but to build a community of aware, curious people ready to improve their lives. For this reason, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. As soon as we reach the threshold of 1,000 subscribers, we will release exclusively a free guide, thorough, concrete, and updated on everything you need to know to move to one of the countries we cover. This guide will include detailed country profiles, cost of living, taxes, residency, real estate, healthcare, school, pros and cons of each destination, moving checklist, practical bonuses on how to work remotely, obtain tax incentives, and integrate locally. A free, concrete, and updated guide, our gift to those who share the change. In a world where content is often published just to attract views, we want to offer real, free value built on concrete experience. For this reason, we have decided to give a special gift to those who choose to be part of our community. As soon as we reach the threshold of 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, we will release exclusively a free, thorough, and updated guide on everything there is to know to move to one of the countries we talk about. Not a generic guide, but a real operational manual designed for those who want to make concrete and aware decisions, avoiding mistakes, time losses, and glossy brochure illusions. What will you find in the free guide? This guide includes real estate tips, cost of living breakdowns, residency info, remote work tools, bonus strategies for sustainable living abroad, detailed profiles for each country, Italy, Portugal, Spain, Andorra, and others, visas and residence permits, real cost of living with monthly examples, real estate opportunities and emerging areas, taxes, healthcare, schools, safety, step-by-step moving checklist. Documents to prepare, common mistakes to avoid, how to find accommodation, open accounts, manage utilities. Practical bonuses, how to legally work remotely. Strategies to obtain advantageous tax residencies, how to access incentives for families, youth, or retirees. Real-life examples told by people living there. All this will be free for subscribers because our goal is to spread awareness and practical tools, not to sell unrealistic dreams. Your voice matters. Suggest content for upcoming videos. This project is born from our experience but grows thanks to you. The best ideas for future videos come exactly from the comments you leave under our content. Write to us in the comments which countries, cities, or topics interest you the most. Do you want to explore the Mediterranean and sustainable lifestyle in depth? Every question you send us can turn into a new episode with verified research, reliable sources, and real advice. Our community is not passive. It is an active network of people seeking change with clarity. Why is reaching 1,000 subscribers so important? On YouTube, the first 1,000 subscribers are the symbolic and technical threshold to grow the channel. It unlocks new features like community posts. It helps us increase content visibility. It allows us to invest more in the quality of videos and research. But above all, it is a clear sign. Many of you want to change life consciously, and this motivates us to continue. Don't miss the upcoming content. Subscribe now. If you believe in a different idea of life, more sustainable, autonomous, and rooted in authentic places, this channel is for you. Subscribe today to not miss the free guide as soon as we reach 1,000 subscribers. The upcoming videos dedicated to the countries we are exploring, personalized answers to your questions. Where Moving Improves Life is more than a project. It is an alternative, concrete, and shared path. Write in the comments your favorite country, the doubt you want to solve, or the idea you would like to see developed. And don't forget, the guide will be yours for free only if you are part of our community, because moving, when done consciously, can really improve your life. Then, it's not just a geographic choice, it's a life choice. Where Moving Improves Life is not just a title, it is a philosophy of change, an invitation to rethink your existence in a sustainable, human, and autonomous way. Every video, every interview, every testimony is designed to help you make better decisions. Starting from what really matters: time, health, relationships, freedom, space, nature, meaning. And now it's your turn. Choose whether to stay in the red ocean or set sail toward your blue ocean. Subscribe, participate, ask. We are here. If this resonates with you, if you're thinking about a smarter move, a better lifestyle, or even a long-term investment in Italy, then you're in the right place. Subscribe to our channel. As soon as we reach 1,000 subscribers, we'll release a free relocation guide, a full roadmap to help you move smartly, safely, and affordably to one of the countries we explore. In the comments, let us know which country or town would you like to see next. Your ideas and questions inspire our next videos. Thanks for watching, and remember, where you live shapes how you live, so choose it well. Ciao! See you in the next episode.